Turning a tomato into fake tuna.
Yeah.
That is science.
Sure, science.
What's up, guys? It's Kat and Def from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another video from our all-you-can-eat sushi series.
Yeah.
Basically what we're calling it.
Yeah.
Today we're showing one of the rolls from the series.
Yeah.
Maki rolls? That's
Maki,
that's what they're called, right?
Yeah. We are trying our hand at some vegan spicy tuna. Now, disclaimer, neither of us have had actual spicy tuna rolls.
I think. Maybe once.
I definitely
But I was
haven't.
more of a salmon person.
Yeah, so I definitely haven't had it. So I have no idea if this tastes actually like the real thing. All I know is it tastes delicious.
And it does play on like the textures
Yeah.
and some of the flavors,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will give fair warning, when you're making it, it does not look good.
No. It's probably the grossest looking recipe of the series.
But it's delicious.
But it's one of the most delicious. Yeah. It is so good. We used a technique that I've been seeing around for like ahi tunas and like things like that for vegan, which is tomatoes and like boiling them and skinning them, which is so weird. So I used a technique like that and then just kind of did the old TMG flair.
You know how we do.
I'm gonna show you how to make them now.
Okay.
To make your spicy tuna rolls, we're going to start by creating a marinade for this that will give it a nice fishy flavor. So to do that, we need to add to a small bowl 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, along with a 1/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and about a teaspoon of ginger paste, and just kind of whisk that until it's all nice and incorporated. Then finally, we're going to slice really thinly half a nori sheet into that marinade so it infuses a nice fishy flavor. Next, we are going to take 3 beefsteak tomatoes. If you don't have beefsteak tomatoes, try and get the biggest tomatoes that you can find so that they hold their shape a little better. I also found for this that underripe ones are better because they stay a little firmer. But what we're gonna do is just create a little X with a knife on the top of the tomatoes so that they don't explode, because that's a thing that's possible. Once the water is boiling, we're just going to add those to the boiling water. Once you see the skin begin to crack, you want to immediately take them out and put them into an ice water bath. So you want to make sure you have that ice water there immediately as you're setting everything up, because that's going to stop their cooking and you're going to be able to peel the skin off nicely without burning your hands. So next up, you just peel the skin off of the tomatoes. This feels very weird. And then once you have all of your tomatoes skinned, you're going to cut them into quarters and just remove any of the like seeds, wet seeds out of the inside so that you just have the flesh of it. And then we're just going to dice that up into about 1 centimeter sized cubes and toss all of that into that marinade we made and let it sit in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Once that is finished marinating, we are going to actually now drain all of that tomato mixture so that you get rid of as much moisture as you possibly can, but don't throw out all of the liquid you get out of that because it makes a really delicious dipping sauce. So once you have those strained tomatoes, you're gonna add them to a bowl along with 2 tablespoons of vegan mayo and a tablespoon of sriracha, and just kind of mix that all together until you get this really gross looking mixture. Finally, we are going to roll these. So all you need is some cooked sushi rice. If you want to see how to do that, we have another video that we will link here, I think. We'll also link it down below, but it's pretty simple. It's just rice we made in the rice cooker with a little bit of rice vinegar and a nori sheet. And you want to make sure your hands are really wet when you're working with seaweed and sticky rice, because it can tend to get sticky if your hands aren't wet. So use your hands to just kind of pat it into a thin layer, leaving the edges clear of rice so that you can seal it. Put a nice line of your vegan spicy tuna, and then you're just going to roll it as tightly as you can using water to seal the seaweed at the end. Now, if you're not really used to rolling sushi, you might want to get a sushi rolling mat. It makes it a lot easier. And you can usually get those at any grocery store. Finally, we're just going to slice that up. We topped it with any bit of leftover of the tomato tuna that we had. We just kind of topped each piece with, and then drizzled it in a little bit more sriracha mayo and some sesame seeds, and served.
to eat them.
I think this is the most fun because it's a little surprising what it tastes like in the end.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm doing all these weird things to this tomato. What's happening?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna taste it now.
Oh man. Okay.
So nice and spicy. Guys, spicy mayo.
I ate the whole thing.
I did not. I knew I was gonna be too full for that.
It really does not taste like tomato at all.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
No tomato flavor. Not that tomatoes have that strong of a flavor,
No.
I guess.
They have a very, like, I mean, it depends on the tomato.
Yeah.
Like, if we were doing this with a cherry tomatoes are very, like, sweet sometimes. So I feel like you would get that flavor. I don't know if it's the beefsteak tomato. Like, I just like the beefsteak tomato because they're big.
Yeah.
They're easier to, like, peel and handle.
That's important.
Gotta be able to handle your tomatoes.
Yes. But it definitely soaked up the flavor from that marinade.
Mm-hmm. And
Like,
if you let
that's
that
the
go
strongest,
longer, you
yeah.
get it even more soaked in. So, like, if you needed to make sushi tomorrow and you soaked it overnight, that would be really good.
I like it. That's some good science.
I like it!
That's some good science you did there.
Okay, Devin's weird.
It felt like science. Turning a tomato into fake tuna.
Yeah.
That is science.
Sure, science. Okay, this
Okay.
is delicious.
Yes. Yes. Agreed. What do you want to talk about in the comments today, Catherine?
Maybe actually, okay, I don't know how many people have had vegan sushi, a lot, but I would like to know, like, the trippiest vegan sushi you've had, where it, like, tastes like the real thing. Because there's some weird, like, there's, like, sashimi now.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, it's really intense. I've never had anything like that. I've only ever had, like, really basic sushi rolls, vegetable-based rolls.
That's usually all you can get, unless
Yeah.
you're at, like, a fancy place.
Or a vegan place.
Yeah.
So,
Fancy.
if anyone has gone to that, I would really like to know, like, the trippiest thing where it's, like, tasted like fish or something like that.
And then, like, we'll go there, because we're just looking for
If it's
somewhere
in the
to go.
GTA.
No, we're just gonna go.
Oh, okay.
We're on a food tour.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Are you guys gonna fund our food tour?
We'll put our Kickstarter link below.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let's talk about vegan sushi.
Yes.
Maki Sushi.
Or maybe, like, what is a sushi you really miss? Something you used to have a lot. Something that I really liked was the Philly roll. Salmon and cream cheese.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe
good
that's another one we'll have to make.
one. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll try a Philly roll, because I really liked Philly rolls.
Cool.
Cool. That's so cool.
I get sushi drunk sometimes.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
so
all
tired.
the rice.
Like, I can pass
Ugh. Okay. In the description box below is a link to this recipe. Be sure to check it out. There's also a link to our podcast. Give that a listen with your ear holes. Give it a thumbs up if you are impressed by tomatoes today, because I am.
Let's thumbs up tomatoes, guys. They did really good job today.
Yeah. They really brought
Let's
their
show
A
them
game.
we care.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button because we still have 2 more recipes left in this series and you don't want to miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They good.
They good. Good.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. I'm still eating.
We'll wait for Devin. She'll get there, guys.
Do, 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 do.